what I'm gonna do is I just hit record, so I'm just gonna kind of like count it down from three, so I know
Okay.
where to clip it out,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do my intro and shit.
Your introduction.
Yeah. All right. Three, two, one. All right, hey guys, welcome back again to another episode of regular Shenanigans. Today it's pretty early in the fucking morning because I'm a lazy bum and I forgot to make those videos like I said I was going to before I left. So now I'm up at what is it, 5 o'clock in the morning, getting this shit done. So yeah, and I'm joined here with my boy Ernie on the go. I don't really know how to introduce him right now because this is a different channel, but yeah, it's my boy Ernie. Uh,
We're all friends here. It's all good. It's all good, Tay. What was I gonna say? Likewise to Tay though. I'm over here right now in Mexico City, chilling at like 3:30 in the morning.
yeah.
So yeah,
Well, thanks again
glad to be here.
for even doing this right now.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm honestly really excited to get on to the budget proposal. Could you give me like a brief overview, real quick, just to like jog my memory?
All right, so basically, um, Trump finally released or publicly announced what his budget proposal was this Monday or Tuesday, earlier on in the week. And I saw this as an opportunity for people to see exactly, what type of person Donald Trump is. Because I did my very first video and I did it on the Portland shooting. And as I was, uploading that, a thing popped up under my video saying, Trump's new budget proposal. And I have to tell you, that is by far, it's like a slap in the face to everybody who isn't rich.
I know, right? Especially like I think not too long from now, right? I think maybe a day or two, where Trump was basically saying, that's the best way to solve this is to just give everyone guns, everyone guns. And by
Yeah,
everyone, I mean, the staff, the teachers, make sure that every room has a gun, essentially. Um,
yeah. Like, we might as well
not
get this out the
required.
way now since we're
Your
talking
thoughts?
about it. Yeah, you can keep going.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hmm.
In my opinion, I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with like, because from what I believe that I heard was the person who shot up the school. Um, Apparently, they might have had their gun. They got their gun illegally. So, just because of the fact that the regulation is so not up to standard, up to code, they're not really checking up on everyone. So like,
I
you
feel like that's
stop
bullshit.
holes and then be like, what, I need some money, so let me. If I'm wrong, correct me
I think it's
on the
bullshit because
illegal gun.
if they're really gonna say, "Oh, he got that gun illegally," so what? Everybody gets their gun illegally who does something stupid because
Pretty much.
he was 19 years old.
Yeah, you can get it.
He's 19 years old.
Geez, that's like what? How old are you, Tay?
I'm
you're
17.
we're pretty much close right there.
Yeah,
That's like T3. Crazy.
and it's so demoralizing and it's saddening to people and me too, because it's just like people just don't get it. Like you still don't get it. How many times does this have to happen before somebody gets it? Honestly, like the other
Yeah.
day on CNN, I'll put a link in the description to the video, but there's a boy and he's an actor, right? He goes to a corner store to go buy lottery tickets. They deny him lottery tickets. He goes to buy alcohol, he's denied alcohol. He goes to go buy cigarettes, he's denied cigarettes. But when he goes to a local gun show and he wants to buy a full-size assault rifle, the guy just tells him, "Oh yeah, this will shoot real nice for you," and he hands him the assault rifle and he just walks off. He doesn't ask him how old he is. He doesn't ask him where his parents are. He just, gives him the money, he hands him the gun, and he goes about his business.
Yeah, I mean, sincerely, money talks.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah, touch kind of like piggybacking off what you were saying earlier on, basically, essentially he walked into a gun show, was able to get all, didn't have to register. Basically, just went, hey, it's just like a flea market. You just walked in and said, hey, what's going on? Like, do you have any in gold in the back? Like, it's basically like a supermarket at this point.
But I mean, he was a private seller too.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm saying, like, he's a private seller too. And he just let it slide. He was like, yeah, this is okay.
I mean, to be honest, quite frankly, teens and people are, young adults from like, let's say, 16 to like 24. For the most part, we're all kind of mixed up, if that makes sense. Like, right now, like, quite a few people like sort of like the way they're nurtured, the way their environment, like it's all completely different. But the circumstances are still similar, in which I mean, like the school system.
Yeah.
Like everything's standardized, so there's got to be something wrong if this kid had to like push and like actually had to like shoot up the school for a specific reason. Like nobody in the right mind should be making a that whatsoever.
Exactly. And the thing is too, the FBI had 2 tips that this kid was going to shoot up the school. And they did nothing. And teachers obviously knew that there's something wrong with him, but they just didn't follow up on anything. And then the FBI, see, everybody's been pushing this away, and it goes to show like how much people actually don't care. Because when the students that survived the school shooting went to the Florida house, they denied to speak to them, right? And then their excuse for denying to speak to them was to say porn. I forget the exact words, but porn is a bigger issue right now than talking about that the Portland or Parkland shooting. I was like, wow. You just single-handedly said the dumbest thing you could have possibly said. I mean, that just goes to show, like, that's basically a slap in the face. That's just a huge middle finger to you, saying that we don't care, we have other things on our plate, and that's what we're gonna deal with.
And talking about those other things on their plate, kind of touching a little bit back on the budget proposal a little bit. Not really much from what I've researched, from what I've looked up. I haven't really seen any like specific ways that the government's going to try to change laws or anything in response as of yet. I know that recently that they had like sort of in Congress they had a bit of like a vote for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they went with no,
Of course.
But it's just like I find it so amazing that like he wants to spend more money on military and building infrastructure, which is good.
It's stupidly more money. It's so much more money. Hold on. It's so much more money that they want to spend on the military. It's mind blowing. And I wonder why. They wanted to spend a whole bunch of money on the military.
Sure, you can blame, China and Russia is the rising power. No? Like,
You just
have
have.
to be the best at what. So even if it's not specifically like military tech, there's a lot of other places that have those feet. Like let's be honest.
Yeah. Like I think
But
it's like seven. He wants to put like $7 billion into the military. I'm like, wow, bro, wow. I'm like, that. That's really the main focus right now. He wants to basically. So if you're a millennial, right? Oh, Trump is gonna screw you. You're fucked. Like that's it. Like you have no chance. Basically, he wants to take away food stamps and replace them with food boxes, and he wants to call them,
yep.
um, what is it? American packages, if I'm correct. Freedom packages or no? Okay, I found it. I found it. America's Harvest Box.
Well, maybe it's the Jarvis. Okay. Okay.
He wants to call
Uh,
America's Harvest Box,
oh, look at that.
and that just goes to show like he does not give one single fuck. And when they're asked about these things, they'll have they have the most amazing fucking responses. Like this is coming from the White House budget director. This is what he has to say. We thought it was a tremendous idea, so what we do is propose that for folks who are on food stamps, part, not all, part of their benefits come in the actual sort of, and I don't mean to steal anyone's copyright, but a blue apron type program where they will actually receive food instead of receiving cash. It lowers the cost because we can buy prices at wholesales, whereas they have to buy at retail. And it also makes sure they are getting nutritious food. So we're pretty excited about that. That's a tremendous cost savings. These people are like, if anyone listens to anything that these people say, they're obviously lying and they're obviously not giving a fuck about your life. Like it's so obvious and so blatant to anyone who has any like sense at all. But there's so many dumb people that live here that it just slides. So he said, right, that it's going to save money. That's bullshit. How are you going to get 66 million? I think it's like 60, yeah, I think it's like 66 million boxes around the country every month and say that that is going to be cheaper than just giving them money. So now you have to go out and buy the food. You have to package the food. You have to hire. Now you have to hire people to fucking deal with this, and then you have to deliver it. And then let's say, what if a box gets broken? What if you're allergic to what's in the box? What if it gets lost? What if the mailman decides to steal your box? Then what do you do?
You're pretty much done. I mean, you mind if I like quickly stick my spoon in this real quick? Just like as you were mentioning, like, sure, you can totally see the benefits of just making a box, you're literally cutting money off because, as you mentioned, it wouldn't be wholesale instead of retail. But, every situation within every other family is completely different. You can't standardize things because, people aren't standard, for the most part, people aren't standardized objects, machines, things of that nature where, like, each situation is completely unique to each and every individual.
Exactly.
So I find it really hard to believe that this is actually going to go through, Like, I just don't see it, like, actually working. Like, do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah. My argument is I don't care that it's obviously not going to go through. This is not going to fly. But what I'm saying is like this is this man's mentality. This is how he's thinking in his mind. He's saying that he wants us to eat more nutritiously. What do you think these people are doing with their food? You think they're just going to the like 99-cent store and just buying everything for like $1? That's not what these people are doing. These people are like they're regular ass people that go to the store and they buy regular ass food. They're not buying bullshit. And it just goes and it just goes to show that he really, really, really doesn't care about anyone's well-being. Like, hold on, one second. There's 1.5 million veterans that are on food stamps. So you're saying that those people too, right? That they're wasting their money buying non-nutritious food.
Trump.
And then to top it
What
off,
are we gonna do with?
no, you can go, you can go.
Oh, no, I mean, I was just gonna mention again, sort of like, yeah, like as you said, sort of like, there's so many people out there like that need to eat that. Like, there are people like you and me, essentially. Doesn't matter technically where our financial status is at, but for the most part, there's people you talk to, you go to school with, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that, like, I remember growing up, this was like maybe 2008 during the recession, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was quite a few people that, didn't have homes, weren't able to sort of afford a lot of clothing and food. So, like, food stamps were very essential. So I think, like, basically that was one of, like, the saving graces of that time. So I think removing something that has worked and has been continuing to work is kind of dumb.
It's stupid. There's no reason for it because we have so many other issues too. I'm like, you're worried about food stamps. I'm like, why are you worried about food stamps?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if you think about it like this, like, how they say, oh, capitalist America, white rich people and the shebang, like, people from, like, outside of the country,
Yeah.
they literally point and say that, like, I hate America, and literally in their head, they're thinking Trump, because he's literally...
Yeah, like, everybody is him.
Privileged, who hasn't sort of... Yeah, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, like, everybody thinks that, like, we're him. And that is so far off.
Exactly. Like, they're pointing to him as a stereotype, saying that's what America stands for. And it's kind of sad because, I mean, sure, I'm really, really hoping, and I pray to God that, he doesn't get reelected another 4 years.
That would be hell.
Definitely be voting against him.
That would be hell. Oh my God. But the thing is too, like, everybody bashed Obama, and it's pretty obvious that everybody just bashed him because he was black. Because they said everything that he did was wrong, everything he did was stupid. When Michelle Obama was introduced with this issue of, like, what to do with food, all she had to really say was, maybe we should just eat healthier and our problems would be solved. Everyone attacked this lady every 5 seconds. Any decision that had to be made with food, people just threw her under the bus. But when Trump is like, no, you don't get to choose what you eat, I get to choose what you eat, if you don't have the money to afford it, everybody's just okay with it. Everybody's just fine with it. I watched a Washington Post of hour by hour on how Obama dealt with the shooting in Connecticut and how Trump is dealing with the shooting that happens now. Obama did everything in his power within that very first week to make gun laws better, and he came up with a bill in that week, and he got a proposal for a bill and got shut down. Right now, well, as of yesterday or 2 days ago, Trump was at his golf course just fucking shooting pars and birdies and shit and tweeting from his vacation house. I mean, so how much more obvious does it need to be that he doesn't really care?
It's a businessman, bro. I mean, he's literally a business tycoon. Like what do people expect? Like, he's gonna monopolize money here in America, trade, everything. Like, he's just gonna, oh, sure, we have debt. That debt's not a bad thing, and it's also certainly not a good thing. But, it's something that needs to be a constant. But I sort of feel like he really wants to sort of like capitalize the same way he's done with many of his businesses before, you know?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started with the debt. So basically, what part of his budget proposal, right,
Yeah.
for debt, right? Oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
If you are if you are a millennial and you went to college and you have any sort of student loan debt and you think that that shit is hard now, you are about to get anal fucked beyond anal fucking. Okay? He wants to come up with a plan that basically, now I have the notes in front of me, but I didn't write down all the notes. So don't. So if anyone wants to get triggered, you can just like, I don't know, at me or message me and I'll fix my shit. But basically, how he wants to the subsidized loans. So say you went to college and you do a student loan, and you got a subsidized loan. Basically, that loan doesn't mean shit. Okay, that doesn't mean shit. So now you have to pay like with like stupid amount, like your interest. It's really hard for me to explain because
Yeah.
I'm not too sure on it. But basically, it's like doubling your interest, and subsidized loans don't mean shit. Like I have one of my notes, right? It says this is from Trump himself. It says the proposal would sharply curtail income-based loan payment plans, scratch the public service loan forgiveness program, embolden the government to go after students who don't pay their loans, and cut funding for federal work study in half. So, on top, that sounds good because it says it's going to get on people's case who don't pay back their student loans, right? But then he goes on to say the budget would eliminate subsidized loans. Some 5.7 million students had subsidized loans in the 2016-2017 school year, according to Mark Kantrowitz, a student loan expert. So, like, if you got a subsidized loan, you're basically gonna have to start from scratch, paying for your student debt all over again.
Right.
And his plan
I mean,
for getting on people's case to, like, who haven't been paying their student loans, he wants to um change the amount of years that it takes to pay off a student loan. So right now it's 20 and he wants to put it in 15. So on the outside, again, it seems like a good idea because you're paying for a short amount of time, 5 less years, but you're going to be paying a higher amount every month that you're already paying.
yeah.
And right now,
Okay. That makes sense.
yeah, like it.
I'm gonna cut in real quick. Like I hear you. For the most part, it totally makes sense. I mean, like let's say for example, this is small. Just having $20,000 in debt, right?
Yeah,
So I paid off in 20 years. So I mean, as much as I love doing math right off the top of my head, I have no idea what it is. But essentially, maybe like your payments were, $400 every month, right? For like the next 15 years or whatever, like you mentioned. And, since he's going to shorten that time, especially depending on how much money you're borrowing, um, I, I see a huge complication with the way things are. Because, I mean, there's a lot of, like car salesmen, like real estate, like, sometimes they'll take advantage of people in safe fashion. But, like, he's basically doing, like, Trump is basically doing a lot more openly, saying, hey,
screw him.
$400 every month. Let's say it could be 450. I mean, sure, right now it's not a lot, but you add up, the months and up until like the 15 years, like how much is like even those $50? Like at the end of the day,
But these
I
people
feel like
already
that's a
broke.
lot more.
These people are already broke. These people already have no money because it's all going to student debt. They already have no money.
Yeah. Your first, like your beginning, like your career, starting off is going to be for the most part rocky, especially if you're just coming straight out of college, no job experience, it's really difficult to actually, find a position because a lot of places are like, you need to have like 3 years of experience.
And you don't have any.
Entry, that's something early. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, if they have debt, essentially right after they get out of, the college and they finish up their graduate and whatnot, it's a lot more difficult, sort of, for them to pay that off when they can't sort of get work in what they were studying.
But he knows this. He knows this. Everybody knows this. Anyone who knows anyone who went to college knows this. Everything that you just said.
But, yeah.
Everyone knows.
It's the way the world is. Exactly. So, go ahead. You were saying?
I'm just saying, like, for one, so you're going to make it harder for people to pay off student debt, and you're going to make it more difficult, right? But then, the economy that he says that he's going to boost, or he is boosting, it's going to get fucked over, because now you have, there's $1 trillion. What is it? Hold on. I wrote all this shit down so that people don't get fucking pissed at me. There's $1 trillion in student debt right now. So that's like, I don't know. That's almost the whole entire millennial generation right there, right? That owe $1 trillion in student debt. Now,
what's the generation before us? I mean, after us, essentially. I believe they call them Generation X. We were millennials for the most part. We were pretty experimental.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
I'm like Gen Z. I'm like Generation Z or some bullshit.
So, is it Generation X?
Yeah, the one before millennials is Generation X.
Okay. Before that, because like on the timeline, if you're thinking before the 90s, a little bit, before the 80s and 90s, or after, like the 2000s, essentially.
No, 2000s is Generation Z. 90s is millennials, and 80s is Gen X. If I'm correct, that's how it is.
I think 80s because before that, they refer to them as like baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
Before, that's like the lower end.
It goes baby boomers, baby burst, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Y. Gen Y is millennials, and Gen Z is me.
Is everyone after? Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I mean, sorry about that complete off topic.
It's whatever. But anyway, I was saying, so you have all these people, right, that already can't afford shit. And they have $1 trillion in debt. One, right there, that $1 trillion in debt does not help the economy. But then, so basically, since I have to explain to Donald Trump how the economy works, you have to have people spending money in actual stores in order to boost the economy. If people are too busy paying off debt and paying off credit cards and not spending money in stores, economy goes down. And if you start forcing these people to pull money out their ass to pay for debt with money that they don't have, the economy will continue to go down. So this will not go well for anyone.
No, I mean, that's kind of like, that's honestly like the tough city about economics, quite frankly. Especially with budget proposals in general, or just any changes that want to be made. They're really hard to be made, mostly because I feel, they already got accustomed to this. Things are working as they are. Maybe some improvements could be made, but definitely in some areas.